What's good, Chaotic Nation? My name is Chaos, and we are here with some news about Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you guys have not watched Worlds 2019, they are going on right now on many different sites. I think it's on the official YouTube of Pokemon, as well as on Twitch and many different places. So there's a lot of ways to watch, so you definitely should check it out. VGC, TCG, even Pokemon Go PvP battles are becoming a thing, and then of course Pokemon tournaments and that thing. But Pokemon Worlds has been historically, for like the last like 4 or 5 years, I'd say, been releasing content about the new games. We got things like some of the Z moves, Klingori's Soul Blaze from that was in Worlds. So they have been releasing little bits of information about the games at Worlds as like the promo and the opening for Worlds to get everyone excited and hyped about the event. So they did this again this year, and I was lucky enough to catch it. So today I'm going to be telling you about what happened. So let's get into the first bit of this news, which is Weezing's new ability. So Galarian Weezing. It's going to take me a while to get used to the Galarian, not Alolan. But Galarian Weezing has a new ability called Neutralizing Gas. It basically works like Mold Breaker, but it's going to neutralize every ability on the field. So if you're in double battles, it neutralizes your partner's ability, neutralizes every ability. Which I think this is a really cool idea. This is going to be a very awesome way for Weezing to be awesomely used in this game. It is very bulky, it's a very good tank, and it has a really good defensive typing. So this Pokemon can be very useful, and I definitely see this becoming a staple on a lot of people's teams in competitive for at least the first little bit of the next season of VGC. It's also a really cool Pokemon, and I kind of want to use it in my playthrough, but Neutralizing Gas is a really cool and interesting ability, something that I never expected for it. I probably personally will choose Levitate just because I like the ground immunity. So, but this gives Weezing a lot of different ways to be run, and I'm really excited to see how this thing would work in a competitive situation, especially like in Draft League, because I'm totally getting Galarian Weezing on my team at some point in Draft League, so you can bet that's going to happen. So, yeah, definitely going to do that. Next thing announced was the 2 new items. So we have Room Service and Eject Pack. I don't have the official art because I don't think they've been released yet, because I'm recording this as soon as the video was done. But Room Service is going to be an item that allows you to lose your speed when Trick Room is set. So it can be a way to slow your Pokemon down, so that way you can be moving first and be kicking some butt with very powerful but slow Pokemon. So that is going to be a very fun thing. I don't know if it's going to work for other like sets of rooms, like if it's going to work for Wonder Room, if it's going to work for like different field effects. I probably think it's only going to affect Trick Room, because I feel like they would have told us if it was going to affect more than one thing. But so I'm just going to say it's going to only affect Trick Room and not like Wonder Room or anything like that. Then you have Eject Pack. Now it works similar to the eject button and emergency exit ability of Golisopod, but this thing is once you've lost a attack stat, you get a switch out. So take something that maybe uses like Draco Meteor or like V-Create or something like that. A very powerful move. You can hit it, use it for the full power, and you can get a switch out. So very cool ability item that's going to be very useful in changing the metagame. You're going to see a lot more powerful moves coming out, and a lot more Pokemon using some of the highest and most powerful moves there are in this game. So definitely going to be a game changer, and I'm very excited to see how that works. Then we have new move that came out. It is a Brutal Sweep or Sweeping Strike or something like that. It's Brutal Sweep, I think. But this move is it looks like a dark type move to me. I'd probably say it roughly about 70-75 base power, 100% accurate. If I have to take a guess on it, dark type as well. And it lowers the attack stat of every Pokemon that it hits by 1 stage. So if you're in double battle, you have 2 physical attackers on the other team, you might use that, and it lowers the attack stats of both of those Pokemon. So I think it looks like a dark type move. It could be a fighting type move, as sweeping moves are very common to be fighting type moves, so it's either going to be dark or fighting, one of the two. I am leaning more towards dark, because I feel like that's more of a dark type move, I feel to me, than a fighting type move. But it could be fighting type, you never know. Next up is my boy Corviknight coming in. Corviknight got a new ability announced and for the life of me, I'm forgetting what it's called right now. But the ability basically works like Magic Bounce, except only with stats. So if you try to use Leer on this thing, it will bounce it right back to you, and you're going to take a Leer. So it's a very cool Pokemon, very useful for Let's Plays and casual playthroughs of the game. Probably not going to be a big game changer in VGC, TCG, those kinds of things. Like any time of competitive, this thing is probably not going to be. It's probably going to be the other ability that they use instead of this hidden ability. So I think it's very cool. It's something I probably want to try in my Let's Play of this game, but it's probably something I'm not going to use competitively with Corviknight. So just a cool ability that was announced, and very, very fun to see my boy Corviknight getting some love in this trailer. Next up is the last bit of news, and that is about Dynomax Moves. So Dynomax got a lot of love in this trailer. It was pretty much a third of the trailer, I would say, third to a half, somewhere in there. But you just get to see that some moves do not affect Dynomax, so flinching is not a thing, so Fake Out doesn't work. Dynomax moves get different abilities, so we saw something set up Aurora Veil. We saw Corviknight use its move, and it gets rid of all screens. So like you can get screens up, you can get Stealth Rocks up. We already knew about this a little bit, but it's cool just to see some different things being thrown in, such as like the Aurora Veil being set up without hail or anything like that. So very, very cool, and also get to see like flinching moves are not going to be an issue now. So no Fake Out strategies going to be working in VGC anymore. So don't try to Fake Out them on. It's going to be ripperoni for that if they have a Dynomax on their team. So just keep that in mind as we're going through. I think it was really cool. I really liked the trailer. I kind of wish to see more about the starters and their evolutions. I was hoping for a new Pokemon, maybe. But alas, we just got some battle mechanics. And, you know, battle mechs are always fun to have. It's always nice to see what is coming out with the new game, what the battle is going to be like. We got a little bit more of an insight into Dynomaxing, how that works. So it does seem a little busted to me at the moment. I'm not sure how I feel about it quite yet. I want to see more. I need to know more. But this game is looking pretty good. There's a ranked mode now for competitive battling, so you can go up in a rank. So probably going to be something that they look forward to in maybe like rankings for VGC tournaments and things like that when competitive comes around next season. So very, very cool, very, very interesting, and I'm really excited for this game. So thank you guys so much for watching. That's all that was released for Sword and Shield. So guys, enjoy the games when they come out, and let me know what you think of these things in the comment section down below. I will see you guys very, very soon for some more content. So if you did enjoy, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you never miss content from me. And until next time, my name is Chaos, and I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.